it's a matter of church policy, frankly. Someone has some sort of physical condition, they're suffering in some way, something's going on, they're going to go to a doctor and seek conventional medical help and follow that course of treatment that any doctor would recommend.
What if it's a psychological condition or a neurological condition like autism? Does the church recognize that?
Well, when you're talking about a medical condition, you're talking about something that's physically wrong with somebody and that kind of thing in the province of a medical doctor. I mean, that's really what we're talking about here. And sometimes physical conditions involve the brain or some sort of malfunctioning, in that regard. And again, that's absolutely the province of medicine and science.
Science fiction.
Malfunctions with the brain or these kinds of things, and those things are treated, like seizures, for example. You're gonna, if there's an anti-seizure medication recommended by a doctor, you're gonna do that.
Does the Church of Scientology acknowledge there is such a thing as autism?
To the degree you have a medical condition, like there's something going on, like seizures or some sort of physical problem that's happening with the body, that's going to get treated by a doctor. But the church doesn't involve itself in diagnosing or classifying medical conditions. I mean, it's just not. As a church, we deal with the spirit, and in terms of bodies and the handling of physical problems, that's something for the medical community.
Aren't you capable of responding? I mean, you keep saying, why don't you go talk to the Scientologist? You're the head Scientologist.
You have to understand this. If you want to understand what benefits people in Scientology, I can give you my own personal thing. But what I am not going to do here is tell you, I am not going to make claims for other people. What I'm telling you is the best evidence is the successes of Scientology. Do you want to hear about mine?
Sure.
I came to Scientology. I was a young man.
Blonde hair and a tan.
I had an acute case of asthma. I had been to doctor after doctor. Nothing could cure it. My father heard of Dianetics and Scientology, took me to an individual. I was with him for an hour. I used exactly what anybody can read in Dianetics, the Modern Science of Mental Health. That asthma disappeared for 3 years. I say 3 years because I'm not going to tell you it went away forever. After that, it came up again, and I dealt with it. And I don't have it now. I do 5 miles a day. I just don't have that. Is that the greatest thing it's done for me? No. But at that point, I certainly knew. It was something beneficial. I knew it. It's a personal story. What it has done for me since then?
To the late night, double feature, picture show in the back row.
The possibility of it coming back was gone.
To the late night, double feature,
I felt
picture show.
Doctors give me less than 24 hours to live, and about 2 or 3 hours in the hospital with my auditor there just doing Dianetics.
With anticipation.
It dropped all my vital signs back down to normal.
Science fiction, double feature. Frank has built and lost his creature. Darkness has conquered. show.